Hello, my friends, and welcome to part 4 of the SP deck challenge. Before we begin, I'll show off this new deck I came up with. Like another deck I came up with for the. I mean, of course, like this is kind of like a standard Zoodiac Tri-Brigade, but without the spells. So this is like kind of a deck you can play if you don't really want to play like a control deck. I think it should do pretty well also. Yeah. I mean, it's got that easy to go in Zeus, which is nice. And then like see like red reboot plus Zeus is pretty much game over for like a trap deck. So like it's awesome that I got it now. Red reboot plus Zeus is awesome. Like, unfortunately, you can't go into Zeus game 1 because he specifically says that an Exceed monster needs to battle. But I mean, that's okay. Yeah, so you're about to see how awesome this is. So yeah. And I know my opponent's not playing any hand traps because this is a loner deck, and the loner decks don't normally really play hand traps. So I'm about to basically just get game on this guy real easily. Look, this is awesome. And the cool thing about the red reboot is it doesn't matter if you have cards or not. You can just activate from your hand at any time by paying half your life points, which is crazy good. So yeah. I can also just destroy the Soul Leaning Overraptor by like removing a material from the Zeus if I wish as well. But I mean, no, like actually from the Trident, but Zeus actually destroys everything, so it doesn't even matter. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is, yeah, and like since like the only like Omnigate this deck has is the one that requires a Dimorphic Fusion, I know I'm definitely gonna be able to get that red reboot off. So this is awesome. So yeah. So I guess I can go for Ram first. I'll just go for Ram first. Oh, I think I may need to turn up the volume because I can barely hear it. There we go, that's better. Yeah, that's a nice to have the volume control. So even if the sound is a little bit lower for you guys, I can still turn up for me and it doesn't affect the volume for the video, which is really nice. I really like that. That is so awesome. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go for as many materials as I can. So now this is maybe I can go for like all 6. Just because why not? My opponent's eventually gonna have to play a trap. Yeah, I might as well go for all 6 actually. Because like I gotta go for the direct attacker last though. I mean, at this point, how is my opponent gonna win? There's like no way. There's like no way my opponent wins because I also got the red reboot for when my opponent finally decides he wants to she wants to activate a trap. Yeah, see, but you pretty much need red reboot in order to do this if you're playing against a trap deck. Or else there's probably it's very unlikely that you're actually going to make this through unscathed. See, that's the thing about Zeus, but as long as you have red reboot in your hand, you're fine. You're fine to do this. And Zeus is pretty much an auto win against the trap decks, which is pretty nice. See, like, evenly matched, like, isn't necessarily an auto win like Zeus is. I mean, actually, it kind of is, like, the same thing with Red Reboot plus evenly matched. But I have a lot more ways to get into Zeus. So like the Zeus Red Reboot play is a lot more consistent. And it's a lot more fun too because it gets rid of everything. It doesn't it doesn't leave my opponent with one resource on the board that they can do something with later. And if they try to set up like a replacement board, I can just Zeus that away too. I have 3 activations on my Zeus, which is pretty awesome. And I can even just set Zeus in defense because it has 3,000 defense. It's still really hard to get over. And it protects against, well, Lightning Storm isn't available in this format. So I guess I don't have to worry about Lightning Storm. But, I mean, maybe if there's other, like, attack orient things, I can do it against that. So yeah, now what I can do is I can remove 2 materials, get rid of all other cards on the field. Pretty awesome. See, now the try and activate domain, I'm gonna be like, nope. And what's awesome is I'm activating this after, I mean, this is gonna go on a chain that's after Zeus, meaning that Zeus is going to get rid of whatever they set as well. So it doesn't even matter that they're setting a card. It sets it right back, but that doesn't even matter because Zeus is going to get rid of it anyway. I mean, and now like they can barely activate anything because another awesome thing about Red Reboot is since it's a counter trap, barely anything can be activated on top of it except for like another counter trap. But yeah, like the only like Omni Negate was the Sonic, which they did have, but they need a Dynamorphia card. Okay, so this one's a little scary because like if they have a Dynamorphia card, they could actually activate it. But if they had a Dynamorphia card, I could just like drain it first and then do the Red Reboot. But it's nice to know that they could have a stop. But I could just, well, now actually draining it wouldn't do anything because then they can just bring the other one out. Usually they would have another target if they did that, unless they went for this set one. Yeah, I guess I'll go for the evenly matched too. I mean, just in case, why not? Although I think at this point it's pretty much game over. I can't believe my opponent still actually thinks they have a chance. Because like now I have 2 more sends on this guy. I don't even care that's gonna send off my evenly matched. Maybe I shouldn't have set the evenly matched, but oh well. Like I don't really need it. It's just another way to get rid of like a bunch of cards for like a trap deck. So yeah, now they can send a Dynamorphia card, but I don't care. And the other nice thing about Zeus is since it sends them to the graveyard and doesn't destroy them, these only get their effects when they're sent to the graveyard. So I mean when they're destroyed by battle or card effect. So Zeus only sends, so he gets over the Diplos, the Dynamorphia's effects to he gets over their effects to special summon another one out, which is so nice. See, I don't even care that I'm getting rid of the evenly matched. I'm like, who cares? Like, this is crazy. Yeah, see, and because it's just send, he normally would be able to bring out the other one, but because it's send and doesn't destroy, that's very important for a deck like Dynamorphia's. Again, like when I'm going against that deck. This is awesome. So, yeah, I got rid of all my exceed targets. I'll just go for Caress. I might as well special summon it. Just so because like this doesn't really, well, I mean I believe that this one special, yeah, this one special summons a level 4 lower beast, beast warrior, wing beast, which does include that. So maybe I won't special summon it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep it because I have more than enough. See, that's another nice thing is like Zeus sends a whole bunch of materials that all the correct typings for Caress later for like my Tri-Brigade plays later, so that's really nice. So now I can just go for yeah, I can just go for, I think I'll just do the 2 exceeds, and then I can just go for the frigid. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, that was awesome. And then frigid gets a special summon. I can just special summon this. And then I don't think I'm gonna go into much. It's fine. I'm just gonna attack here. It should be game. Yeah. See, that's what I really like about Zeus. Zeus plus Red Reboot is pretty much a death sentence for any oh, take no battle damage from that battle. Luckily I have others. So unless they have 2 more, it still will be game. They have another one. They need 1 more. Nope, they didn't have another one. So I still got game. I'm glad I left them out so that I could have like extra attacks to get past those traps. Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, if you're playing a deck that can't go into Zeus, I just feel like you had a disadvantage. Because the Red Reboot plus Zeus combo is just too strong. Technically, you can also get that with Evenly Matched. But if you have a deck that can easily go into Zeus, one of the nice things about that is that like you tend to have a lot more ways of being able to get into Zeus than like you do with the Evenly Matched. Since like if anything you have Trap Trick and the Lord of Heavenly Prison, that's pretty much it. I mean, still not the worst thing ever, but I feel like Zeus is like a lot more fun because it just gets rid of everything. See, Evenly Matched like leaves one call on the board, which is probably not gonna be that big of a deal, but sometimes it does turn out to be a kind of a big deal, leaving up 1 card. I'd rather just get rid of everything. Yeah, so yeah, that's so nice. And the fact that like now you have like an alternative in case you somehow don't get the Evenly Match, I think is also pretty nice. That's why Zeus is such a good card in this festival, on top of a lot of other reasons. I just really like Zeus. Sure, I could play Lord or Trap Trick in a deck like this, but I'm choosing not to. Like, I probably have enough traps I could like play both of those, but I don't know what I could get really rid of. I'm playing extra Zoodiacs because I really want to be able to like get to Zeus if I need it. Especially since like he can like get like up to 3 like board wipes, which is pretty nice. Like the fact that Zoodiacs can get Zeus easily up to like 3 board wipes when most decks can only get like 2 board wipes on a Zeus. Like that extra board wipe can really come in handy. And then yeah, I'm also playing Rescue Cat because this kind of makes up for the fact that I can't play the Tanky, which like allows me to search for the fractal. So I'm basically just playing Rescue Cat instead because Rescue Cat still can like help get my Tri-Brigade plays up. It basically gets me into a free Link 2, and then like I just have Kid as one of my special summons, and I could have like Crass as the other, or just like 2 kits as 2 of my special summons if I already have a Crass. And then as long as I have a Beast War in my hand after I go into Link 2, I'll still be able to like get like even more, like be able to extend further because the Crass I add off of the kit graveyard, because it doesn't negate the graveyard effects. I'll still be able to send and then send a Naval with kit and then like add the Crass with Naval, and then all I need is another Beast, a Beast Warrior, which isn't gonna be too difficult with all those Wing Beasts and Beast Warriors I play. Like, that's not gonna be too difficult. And then I can just send one of those and then special summon the Crass. I wonder if I should play DD Crow instead. I do have a DD Crow. There's the DD Crow. I only have one, but like this is kind of nice because it banishes any card. So like if like there's an annoying trap in my opponent's graveyard, like if there's like an annoying Paleozoic, it's kind of nice for that. And it also helps give more fuel for the Crass and stuff. Although maybe it is better that I have like the effect failure. I could even maybe just play like 2 effect failures, 1 DD Crow, something like that. Because like just in case like I'm playing like something that's really big on like traps effects. Oh yeah, and also I am playing Eradicator. I opened a bunch of packs trying to get the Rescue Cat because it's in the same secret pack as the Melfies, and I thought like, hey, like Melfies could be kind of cool, like just in case maybe one day. I got quite a few of the Melfies, which was kind of nice. Didn't get the one that searches for a Melfi card, so if I need to, I can always craft that later on. But I decided like after like a few times, I didn't want to spend too many of my gems. I spent about 6,000. I want to save a few for like my like for my future my deck battles. So like I basically gave up and just like crafted 3 Rescue Cats. But at least I did get an Eradicator out of it too, which was nice. So I decided to put this in because like I actually do have a dog target, Shiraig, which I think it's, I mean, sure, like I get rid of the Shiraig, but I think it's like definitely worth it because like this basically is another card that can just shut down a bunch of trap decks. Like even like Eldritch, because I'm pretty sure the new ones that they get out, it also checks those since it like brings them out and puts them on the field right away. I'm pretty sure it also checks those. So it like just wipes out those as well. Like it wipes out the new ones as well. Like I haven't been able to play it yet, so I have no idea, but like maybe I'll play it at least until I can pull it off. And then I can like let like you guys know maybe in just like a comment like if it works that way or not. I would have to get lucky first actually getting this into my hand like before I win or lose, and second I would have to hope that I'm going against an Eldritch, which like not every player I'm facing is going to be an Eldritch. So 2 things kind of need to happen. So, like, it might be kind of hard. This might not happen. But if it does happen, I'll definitely let you know if it works that way or not. Because I'm kind of curious about it myself. So, yeah. And I decided to play 2 Maxis because I don't think there's, like, a ton of special summoning going on. But it's nice against the decks that do. And then also 2 Nibios. I thought, like, having an extra Nibio and -1 Maxi. Because Nibio, like, stops like combo decks I think a lot harder than like a Maxi would, because if they set up a lot of negates it may not even matter that I have like a really big hand. But if I can get rid of all of but if I can like get rid of their board before they really like are able to go all in, I think that's going to be a lot better for me. So yeah. So yeah, just to show you that you can still definitely play combo decks in this festival. And I think Zoodiac Tri-Brigade is a pretty fun one. And Emancipate is always also here is pretty good, but I don't really have like a lot of the cards for that deck, and I really want to craft them. See, now I'm down to 4,000 gems, but I'm almost up to 5,000, so I think I should have enough for like the rest of the solo modes, hopefully. Yeah, I'm just gonna open 10 packs each for each of those, just to make sure like I have enough gems for each of them. But today I'm gonna go through another SP deck challenge, and then I think tomorrow I'm just gonna skip doing anything for the festival, like at least like getting anything on camera, so that I can like focus more of my attention on on more of the solo mode. I just wanted to get a few videos in, like showing different things you can do inside of the festival. And I think once again the missions should be fairly easy. Maybe I should look at those real quick, just like see if there's any like hard ones that I need to like look at. But I think they should be fairly easy. Yeah, see, I got most of them done. So the fact that I got most of them done, and pretty much the only decks I was playing were Paleozoic Frogs and Zoodiacs and the Lona decks. It seems like you should be able to get these done pretty easily. Even just through the Lona decks, I think you should be able to get them done pretty easily. I'm not exactly sure what all the missions were, but the fact that I got most of them done real quick, there's probably going to be new ones. But like I think like if anything, like the hardest ones are probably going to be the starting ones. I could be wrong though. But I guess I'll like look at them again when new ones come in. And then if I need to talk about any of them, if I think like some of them are kind of difficult, I can like talk about those. But for now, like it doesn't really seem like that big of a deal. I think they got a lot better making the missions like not too difficult to complete. Like some of the missions back in the day were kind of crazy, like having to like attack monsters like a bunch of times, like a specific number of times. That was like a pretty high amount. That was kind of annoying because like it's kind of like it's actually kind of difficult to get those kind of missions done, because like A, your opponent might just concede before you're able to attack their monsters, and B, a lot of the times you're getting rid of their monsters before you're going into battle phase, so you can just attack directly to get game much easier. So there's a few factors that go into making that mission kind of difficult. Because like most of the time you're just doing like access code or something else, getting rid of the board and monsters, and then just going in for game through direct attacks. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, let's do this. So it looks like this is a Destiny board. So this time my opponent's playing Destiny board and I'm playing something else. I remember last time I was playing Destiny board and my opponent was playing, I forget, but that's kind of cool. It's got a like, that's probably one of the coolest mates so far in my opinion. Of course, if they have a totally awesome mate, I'll definitely show that one off. A totally awesome mate, some kind of frog mate, or even a Paleozoic mate. Just anything that kind of goes within that spectrum. They're probably not going to have a sprite made anytime soon, because the sprites are going to be like the newest thing, so I kind of doubt I'll be able to like show that off before. I'm not even sure if like I'll be able to get to the sprites before like I finish off the solo mode. Okay, this is cool. I think I better go for the polymerization first, because if I do the Power of Extravagance first, I might get rid of the polymerization target in my extra deck. And that's a pretty nice target too. What does it say? I think I have to go for the this is why you control Queen's Knight. So I think I'm gonna go with the Jack's Knight and the Dark Magician, because this actually has a pretty nice effect. Oh, I get to discard a card when a card effect is activated that targets card on the field. So, to negate it. And it's a hard once per turn, but still pretty nice. And also gains attack based on the amount of spell cards in the graveyard, so that's pretty nice too. Looks like there's 3 so far, or how much attack does it gain? It's 100, so it must have been at 2800 before. So unfortunately I can't do Pot of Extravagance now, but I think it was still a lot more worth it to make sure I could get out the polymerization target first. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go into N. I shouldn't do the King's Knight because I kind of want to have Queen's Knight out first so that I can get the effect to send out a Jack's Knight. Because if I know summon it now while I didn't control Queen's Knight, it wouldn't get that special summon, which would kind of stink. So I'm gonna do the Pot of Extravagance now. Okay. So this is kind of cool. So now I can special summon Queen's Knight from my deck. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Maybe I should do the Harpies because they don't have any like back row right now. I could do Jack's Knight, but I think I'd rather do King's Knight. Because then I can just get the Jack's Knight out anyway. And it lets me no summon a monster right away too, which is pretty nice. And this isn't once per turn, so now I can just no summon out another one and get out another King's Knight. So I think I might as well. Or actually, maybe I should see what the fusion I can go for is. First, I want to see what the fusion I can go for is. Here. It won't actually let me see before I do it, so. What is it? It's this one. So basically it's another one where it negates targeting. So it's kind of like a worse version of Dark Cavalry, actually. So I think I'd rather just go for this one. This is another one that negates targeting. I think it's kind of similar to the fusion, only with less attack. Yeah, but I still think it's fine. This one does piercing, so I'll attack with this one first. So now I'll just set this. This one says, oh, then target one Divine Beast. I don't think I have a Divine Beast. So if I don't have a Divine Beast, I don't think I can use this. Oh well, it's fine. Ooh, now I can activate Joker straight in my graveyard. Allow me to shuffle Light Warrior back into my deck. And then it allows me, and then it adds itself back to the hand, which is pretty nice. Maybe I'll do a Jack's Knight since I have the most of that card. It does minus the Dark Cavalry a little bit, but it does give me an extra card in my hand too, so that's pretty nice. If you control a Divine Beast monster, I don't control a Divine Beast monster. I guess I might as well activate it. It's a continuous trap, so it'll just stay on the field. Okay. I might as well just get game. I just want to get game here. Cool. Yeah, it's 0 defense, so I was just able to get straight through it for game with the piercing. Piercing is nice. It's nice when, like, it's basically not the focus of the card. Piercing is nice when it's not the focus of the card. Although sometimes it does come in handy, like if you're like in a lower power format. But generally, you don't really want the piercing to be the focus of a card. But if it has piercing built in, but if there's piercing built into an already good card, like for example, if Access Code had piercing, it's already a good card. Like it probably doesn't need piercing because it can just get rid of the monster, like probably all the monsters anyway, along with like everything else on the field. But like it could be a useful effect in case like you couldn't get rid of every monster, and then you don't have to focus on getting rid of every monster if it has piercing and your opponent's low enough on life points. So for example, like let's say like if Dryden had piercing, that's already a good card. So that would just see play because of its already good effect, and then it just has piercing on top of it. Which there are Zoodiacs that do give the Zoodiac exceeds piercing, but it's already a good card because like it's the one that like allows you to like discard one to draw another card. So it already has a good effect. The piercing is just a bonus. See, like you don't want piercing to be the main focus of the card, but it is nice when it's just like a bonus to the card, to an already good card. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do a pack opening, but I should be able to start doing pack openings again once I like once I start like not doing the anti-spell festival videos at the beginning, which will probably start tomorrow. I think I showed off enough of this festival. I think like I can like just go back into like focusing more on the solo mode so I can get that done at a decent rate. Because like it's already taken a while. I don't want to take it to like have it take a lot longer because I'm doing like extra stuff on top of it. I just felt it was like good to show the festival for those who want to see it. But I think that'll do it for the festival here. So tomorrow's video will more likely than not just be a regular solo mode let's play video again. Strictly focused on the solo mode gates. But I will be doing the My Deck duels since I finished all of the Loner Deck duels. So at the beginning I'll still show off a small pack opening where I open 10 packs of whatever secret pack is connected with that specific gate, if there is one, which in most cases there is, and I think there will be in the next one. So I'll just open 10 packs, and then whatever good cards I get from there, I can like build a deck off of those good cards, plus like the rares and normals I can easily craft. Anyway, I'm gonna be going into the outro now. Please like, share, and subscribe, and be sure to ring that notification bell for either all of my regular content or personalized regular content if you'd like. You can set personalized notifications by clicking the bell and then clicking on personalized, and that's also how you can do all. So with personalized, you will only get notified about the content that you actually are watching. So if you're only watching the Macedal content, you'll be notified of that. Anyway, if you'd like to further help me out, please be sure to leave a comment down below as well, because it helps the algorithm. It further helps get my videos out to more people. If you would like some examples of what you can comment down below, you can feel free to comment if you have any prayer requests, if you would like to further discuss the verse, if you have any thoughts on it, if you would like to give me feedback or criticism on anything that I talked about in today's video. If you would maybe like to give me some advice, that would be fine too. Also, if you would like to keep it simple, you can always post an emote as well. Just a simple emote will will be good enough. Just be wary that if you post the same emote multiple times, YouTube may eventually lock you out of posting that for a few hours. So I just want to warn you about that. And also, I hope to see a lot of you in the next of this Macedal series, or in the next video that I will be posting up the next day. Bye everyone.